right, can you guys hear me on the microphones now? Better? All right, don't bother turning it down. Don't turn it off. You're telling me. So, you know, I will
Keep the product moving.
keep the product moving is right. First, let me also apologize with my apologies to Dickens right now and tell you that I know that this company and this family have seen the best of times and the worst of times. And I can tell you that they have persevered. When you can be here 40 years plus and live through the economy that we have seen over the last couple of years, it is amazing. And we'd all admit that the economy has been pretty lousy, and frankly, when the national recession hit, Connecticut was hit pretty hard, and we all know what's been happening. And the only way for us to get through this, frankly, is to create jobs and have more jobs in the state. Wow. That's a thank you.
Yes,
I appreciate it. What we've heard from businesses, what we've heard from all sectors really, whether it's in construction, manufacturing, and many other sectors in the state, really is that if you want to grow jobs in the state, to have business opportunities in this state, that doing business as usual simply cannot exist any longer, that we have to change the ways that we do it. And one of the things that we've heard over and over again is about the permitting process, no matter where it is in state government. It's too slow, it's cumbersome, it holds back job creation, and we need to do something about it. Well, we took those complaints very seriously. And on the first day of the session this past year, I actually created a task force, and I asked all of the people to come together and to help us in figuring out ways that we could streamline the permitting process. And this task force, a bipartisan group of individuals made up of consumers, representatives from labor, businesses, construction, state, municipal, the environment, all of them together, literally got together. They worked, and they worked, and they worked. And they gave us a piece of legislation that I believe really does reform how we will go about the permitting process in the state. Good news for businesses. It makes Connecticut more business friendly. It also helps strike what we've all recognized as an important balance between business opportunities and business growth and the environment in our state. We've come too far, and we've worked too hard to lose any ground right now just for the sake of speedy paperwork. And so we all know that the natural treasures that we call our home here in Connecticut are what make it such a special place to raise a family, to do jobs, to have business opportunities, and frankly to call home. I'd have to tell you, I believe that this legislation really does strike that very good and delicate balance, and that's what we were striving for in the legislation. The DEP is already reviewing the permitting process for streamlining. They are obviously working to make every reasonable effort to review the initial applications that come before them within 60 days and have a final decision within 180 days. This is crucial to a business that's looking to create jobs and say this is what we need to do, but we need to have an answer in relatively short order. It calls for the permit ombudsman within DECD. And DECD will work with businesses that are seeking permits, whether they're from the DEP, the DOT, or Department of Public Health. And the DECD commissioner has the discretion in helping to expedite certain permits. And what they will do within DECD is to create a fee structure for that expedited process if it's feasible. Yes, it could be considered a revenue generator, but it's much more than just creating more funds to come into the state. It's really the economic benefit of bringing new businesses here and getting them online much more quickly. New businesses, new industries, new jobs, not at the expense of our natural resources. I really have to say, and you can see all of these wonderful people standing behind me, not only the legislators, but as I said earlier, the part of the task force that came together. I want to say thank you. Our commissioners, our legislators, but the representatives from business and industry, from manufacturing, I see John Olson is here. John was on the task force, really made a difference in trying to get this bill together and get it passed. On a side note and a personal note, I will have to also tell you that this is, for those of you that follow the legislative process, this is one of those bills that just got that close to midnight and we were going, go, 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 in trying to get that bill passed in the final minutes of the legislative session, and it was successful. So to all of you, thank you guys very much for getting that to happen. We appreciate it. Again, let me say thank you to everyone who worked on this, to the Strobel family. Thank you again for hosting us. And I want to say to Carol Wallace, who was the chair and graciously accepted it when I asked her to chair this panel. She's like, you know, I always ask her to do things, and she graciously agreed, and I thank her for that. And I'm going to ask her to say a few words. Carol.
Thank you very much. I hope that you'll be able to hear me. I wanted to say thank you all for being here to witness the signing of this excellent bill, which demonstrates the governor's commitment and the state's need for economic development and our commitment to bringing new businesses in and supporting those businesses that are in Connecticut. The outcome is the result of very disparate groups getting together, and it's a demonstration of a collaborative effort that has resulted in what I feel is an excellent outcome. And I want to thank especially the task force, the members of the task force. I want to thank DECD and the staff for helping us to bring this to a wonderful conclusion. And I especially want to thank the Governor Rell, for allowing me to participate in this important initiative. Thank you all.
Is Amy here?
I see Amy. Bob.
Bob, our ombudsman, come over here from, tell them what you do and how you're going to do it.
Sure. So my name's Bob Kalziski. I've been the department's permanent ombudsman for a while and participated on the task force and worked on a lot of the legislative efforts through the last year. First, I want to thank the governor for her leadership on this critical issue, and pass along Commissioner Morell's regrets for not being able to be here today. But she wanted me to let you all know that we are already hard at work at DEP trying to achieve the goals set out by this legislation that's being signed today. We are out meeting, talking to business and industry throughout Connecticut, finding out what their needs are, carefully analyzing our processes to find out areas where we can improve and look for opportunities to make changes. So that's going on the way throughout the summer. We're going to keep people posted through our website, and we look forward to this fall getting the Governor and the General Assembly a very comprehensive report on all the changes that we're going to need to do. So again, thank you, and hope that this will all lead to a more sustainable economy in Connecticut and help us protect the environment. It's critical to the quality of life that is what's so attractive in Connecticut. So thank you very much. Thank you, Governor.
All right, I'm sorry, Channel 3, I didn't mean to move you, wherever you are. All right, let's do it. All righty, the original, I know. I know, and it has to go back. Mr. Strobel, one for your place.
Thank you so much, Governor. Thank you very, very much.
Representative Burton, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for your help, for getting it going.
Thank you for your leadership.